Howdy, howdy, guys. I'm still putting the link in. Pin it. There we go. It was a much cooler day. It only got to 84 in the camper. And I had fun. It was food bank day, so we did the food bank this morning and again this evening. I just love meeting. Oh, I'm going to tilt that a little more so we can get more of that sun, less of that van. It's actually kind of chilly right now. Kind of down. All right, let's see. I think I got it. Hard to tell with the sun glaring at the phone, but you might not have the flag. Let me get over in there. I guess I should have checked on my other phone. I got something on my floor. I made my beans today. Oh, there we go. Then we have an echo. Let's mute the outside. There we go. We muted the outside microphone. Well, we don't have the flag at all, but we got more of the sun tonight. Oh, I've got to position it for the flag because when the street light comes on, it makes a pretty picture. You know what? Give me my iPhone. I'll get it on YouTube on there, and then I can adjust. Oh, there we go. Get an echo. Now I can see to adjust it. Yay! The sun's glaring on the phone. I can't really see the picture of their hands. There we go. We've got our picture ready to go. Have a good day. I got to help people fill out. They were doing a survey instead of just a quick sign-up list today. So I got to help people with the form, visit with people. There's a guy that just moved to town like a week ago. And I told him how awesome the people are here. At least the ones I know. So there we go. I got my application done for camp hosting. I just have a few reference names to type in, and I can send that off tomorrow. And we should find out if I'm going to be a camp host this year. I'm so excited. I hope I get to be. That's something new for me. I'm always at the campgrounds, but it'd be even better to be able to help people since I am a chronic helper. I made my beans today while I was helping at the food bank. Oh, the smell of cumin was streaming through the church. Everybody was getting hungry. So I may end up volunteering to cook a chili for maybe next Wednesday. Give the regular people who prepare the food a break. And I was able to get the cardiologist scheduled. So hooray, I've got 3 doctors. I still need to get a PCP appointment for the days I'm going to be in Mesa. We're on our way. I do need to make some decaf. I'll do that while it's in. And I got some stuff from the food bank. I got chickpeas and a lemon. I don't have any tahini, but I could use a little bit of olive oil as a substitute, since that's what I got. And do a makeshift hummus for the jicama I got. There was only one jicama, and I got to be the lucky one. No one else even knew what it was. So what else did I get? I got some mushrooms to go with my egg. I got 2 farm fresh eggs that don't need refrigerated. Hooray. And I got some sliced peaches to make with the bread that I make. That'll be very yummy. I feel like I'm feasting. But yeah, it's good to be around a farm community food bank. You get a lot of stuff fresh off the farm. It's really nice. But I like the people more. That is a bonus, though. Trying to think what else. And I got to see a couple kids I helped with VBS a couple years ago, and they remember me, and I remember them. That was fun. Their VBS is the first week in July, like the 7th and 8th, I think, and I'm not sure I'm going to get to be a part of that, because I'll be starting camp hosting soon after that. I have to find out exactly what day Nurse Stacy's coming. Maybe I should text her and find out. All right. I just said I was good. Oh, I can't remember who I was going to text right now. That's sad. Oh, well, it'll come to my mind. Wow. Short-term memory. This goodies out of the truck. I need to make decaf. That I know I need to do. So I put Wilbilly Sunset because they call themselves Wilbilly. At least the pastor does. And I think it's a cute term. So I get to be a Wilbilly. A Will Hoyt Wilbilly. I did not go to the store at all today. I'm not going to have any cold water in the morning. Oh, that's okay. It's chilly. I could do with my decaf. Oh, I should bring that over so I can see the chat. Oh, I was going to text Nurse Stacy. Let's see when I'm going to meet her up in Flagstaff. Okay, text it. We'll find out the dates. Oh, I should have get. Well, I have access to water anytime. I can get that at any time. Don't worry about that. Stick it right outside the building. I guess tomorrow I will make more flour for my bread. And I think I'm going to do a regular bread, and then I'm going to do a peach bread with a can of peaches I got. That'd be so yummy. I had I had bagels. I forgot they had sugar in them. So I had bagels yesterday with avocado on them. I hadn't had avocado in so long. Like probably years, unless I had a little bit on the combo. I can't remember. But yeah, it's been a few years. And it was so creamy, delicious. What did I do with the coffee? Oh, it's in front of my face. I have no idea where my regular dinnerware is. I washed them on Mingus and I was in a hurry and I didn't put them where they belong. So now I'm missing all 4 of my spoons and a butter knife. I've got a lot of work to do. I still have my truck to go through. I got to get rid of stuff. It's time to narrow stuff down again. So this is a great place to do it. I already donated these extra coffee things I had that I couldn't drink because they had caffeine and sugar. I couldn't have either one. So I donated them and they really liked that one. But I think I have a pair of jeans. I have so many wires I need to go through and match them up with my appliances and make sure I have just the wires I need. I don't need spares. What else? I got to cut my countertop so I can get rid of the extra pink foam. I've got to get some sealant and seal between my boards on the front and the back. Some of it's coming loose. And then when I go to Mesa, I'll pick up the paint and paint the rest of it, paint it back over again. If I give it a good coating every year, it'll hold up pretty good. I think what else? I'm a busy person here. Unlike some campgrounds where I just sit around doing nothing, I like to be a little bit busy. A little bit of orange. It's not as hazy today as it was yesterday. I never did check about the forest fires and see why we had so much haze. And anybody can come on panel as long as I know. As long as I see you first, so I don't know. Because one time when I was in Texas, I invited somebody to come up on panel and they did a bad show and I had to delete the whole video. So I've got to check the video before I pull it up. Sadly, trolls ruin everything and we have to be extra cautious because of them. Is that camera moving or is that my imagination? Let me see. No, it's just my eyes. I just got done rubbing them. What I didn't do was dishes, and this one pan is very, very dirty. I may have to wait. Maybe I could scoop it out or something. But it's got like real thick tomato paste, so it's kind of, I don't really want to dump that much food outdoors. I didn't think of cleaning it up in the kitchen while we were open. I was busy though. possibly tomorrow when they go in to start making dinner, I'll go in and wash it up. Oh, I didn't take vitamins today. Some vitamins in me. Oh, kind of tart. I'm on my laptop right now. I can plug in the shore power if I want, so I can actually run my laptop all I want right now. Well, it's cooler anyway. It was pretty warm the first 2 days, but it was nice and cool today. I only got to 84 in the camper. That was nice. Nice change. Yeah, I'll send my resume and my application out tonight. I'll work on making flour tomorrow. A couple loaves of bread, regular and a peach one. And that should fill my whole day by the time I get done sifting all that flour. I'm going to be pretty wore out. I haven't gone on any hikes yet. So if I get the flour done soon enough, I could go out and get some local plants. We've got some pretty good flowers out here. I need to learn the plants again. I used to know all that stuff, but my memory is not so pretty anymore. So I was talking about some guy with some guy today, and he had just lost his father, so we were comparing dad notes, and his dad also told him he was proud of him all the time too. So one of the things I miss the most is about my dad is him always being proud of me even when I mess up. Just the fact that I tried was good enough for him. And all these things I never remembered about him till recently. Like in New York, I wanted to go hiking by myself, and I was only 16. And I thought he just left me hiking all by myself. 20 miles it was. And I had a ball that day. And years later, he tells me he followed me the whole time. And it wasn't until, I was remembering this a few weeks ago or a month ago, and I'm like, oh no, he saw me smoking, because as soon as I thought I was far enough away, I lit up a cigarette. And he never said a word. Hey, you-haul, all right, rest well. So, and then what's really nice about when I met Tara is it was an airport restaurant, and my dad would take us up in his built Cessna. He built a Cessna, and he would fly us to another town to eat at a restaurant at an airport. And so I thought it was pretty cool meeting Tara at her airport restaurant that she works at, and then getting to display my art there. It just, I don't know, my dad just keeps coming back to me is what it seems like. It's kind of a good experience. Ooh, I am warm now. I think I've made it steamy in here making that coffee. I'll put the other curtain up. I got my magnets. There was something separating my two really strong computer magnets, and it slipped out from between them, and I can't get them apart now. So I have one really strong magnet that I can't get. Yeah. I just folded that up. I'm not even going to put a curtain on it. Nobody's out there right now anyway. There's a bunny hopping across the parking lot. He's by the vans. He's going under it. That's the first wildlife I've seen over by this church. Oh, it's such a nice breeze tonight. Been a great day overall. I'm excited to see what tomorrow brings. Maybe I'll just make like a peach cake, like an upside down cake thing. Because I do have egg and honey and flour. Ooh, that would be so yummy. So those crosses do belong to the house next door. I thought they kind of belonged to the church, but it's the house next door. I guess I'm kind of quiet. I kind of need an audience to feed back off of. It's so nice out right now. What is the temperature out? Let me see. 68 right now. We had a high 78 or 79. Tomorrow will be 77. The next day 78. Friday will be 80. Saturday 81 with some clouds. Sunday 76. Then 75, 81. It won't get hot again until next Wednesday, Thursday. The ones after this one. That's nice. But I don't know the dates. Let's see. I'm pulling out of here on the 18th. I still got 12 more days. So, nope, I'll be here for the heat. But I'm leaving the 18th. I got doctor's appointments the 19th and the 20th. And then I'll either leave late on the 20th or early on the 21st. Come back, get the camper. And then I'm heading to Flagstaff whenever I find out when when Stacy's going to be there. I thought I was going to have a problem finding references for work lately. Then I just remembered all the volunteer opportunities. And then one of my coworkers from the waitresses messaged back that I can use her. And then I used Tom from the kitchen on the convoy. I mean, that's volunteer work, so I counted that, and he's going to reference for me. And then the Faye, who runs the food bank here, is witnessing to my volunteer efforts. So I've actually ended up with at least 4 different references so far, and if I get responses from the other 2, I'll have more. But the church camp I volunteered at, I lost the contact number for the directors I worked under and the chef that I worked with there. So I couldn't use them as a reference. But I did leave the camp number anyway because a lot of the people had met me that from the church that runs the camp had met me while I was working in the kitchen. So they might give me a good work reference. So that would be a really cool experience to get to help out campers for a while. The only problem I had is in the Phoenix Valley when I tried to apply for camp host there, they didn't like the shelter I was in, but I didn't have the one I have now. It was all chloroplast. But I don't really want to work down in the valley in the summertime. It's hot. And I want to go back to Quartzsite, so I'm not going to be volunteering for the Tonto Forest at all. Maybe Quartzsite for the fall. I might do some camp host type job. They want me really bad at the restaurant. I told her I'd have to see the heart specialist first before I make any decisions. But she's like, I already know Sina really wants you back for 2 or 3 days a week if you could do that at least. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. It might be 1 day a week, but I really did like it. The work is hard, very hard, and it was hard on my liver and my heart. And I got to figure it out. Maybe shorter days. I don't know. I've got to be able to stay healthy and yet do the fun stuff I like to do. So it might involve maybe some shorter hours, maybe coming in an hour or 2 later, working the lunch crowd. Maybe it's just doing something, maybe just doing register on one of those days instead of waitressing all the days, maybe just register on one day. Be a heck of a lot easier. We got to see how tired I am from camp hosting, though, too, because you got to do at least 20 hours on that. You're cleaning out some fire pits, picking up garbage, checking that people are registered, motivating them to leave camp on time, stuff like that. Cleaning the bathrooms. I could clean the bathrooms. Not fun, but I can. We did it at the church camp. A lot of bathrooms at the church camp. I want a snack. What do I have? Oh, I like to eat ramen noodles dry. It's a replacement for chips for me. I love the crunch. And the fact that they're alkaline is a good thing. The fact that it's flour, it's not really, but it's a good chip replacement for me. So I got some chickpeas, some lemon. I think I already talked about this. To make a makeshift hummus since I don't have what's that paste? Sesame paste. What do they call it? I can't remember now. Sorry about the rustling. I'll just open it quickly and get it in a bowl. You don't have to listen to the rustling. Tahini, that's it. Since I don't have tahini, I gotta kind of do a makeshift thing. But it'll be good with the jicama I got. Okay, these look different. There we go. Guess we're gonna hear me crunching. I'm in the mood for some crunchiness. These aren't the cheap ramen noodles. These are a different kind. Strange taste. There we go. Yummy. Hi, Carrie. You're heading off to sleep too? Thanks for stopping in. Long day? Yeah, it's been a long day for me too. I'm not super chatty. Maybe a little bit, but not super. Somebody's dog is having a fit over there. I don't know if it's having separation anxiety or a problem. One thing we almost never see in this town is a trucker. The trucks just don't go through here. On both sides of the town is a windy mountain path. Very windy. In fact, I think there's like a 40-foot limit. We don't hear sirens. We don't hear planes. Just a bunch of cars, and on the weekends we hear motorcycles. A lot of people out for a motorcycle drive through the mountain paths. So the bar in town is only open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 1 to 8. That's it. Nice quiet town. Taco Joe's in Glendale? Glendale, California, or Glendale, Arizona? I'll have to look that up. A Glendale board meeting, but I don't know if that's Arizona or California. California, okay. Thank you. Yeah, what's going on there? A protest of some kind. Is that against their textbooks and their sex education? Yeah, I can see the long line. What are they protesting now? Yeah. Okay. The sex education. Okay. Yeah. You know what's funny is a parent at one of them California school board meetings was reading right out of the textbook, and the people said, "You can't read that kind of stuff here." And he's like, "It's the textbook you want our kids to read." That's crazy. Hi, Casey. Oh, sorry, I'm chewing with my mouth full. I got the munchies for crunchies. I ate really early, so I just wanted to crunch on something. Oh, it's getting chilly. Porn books and trans. What they're doing to kids there is disgusting. They had a sign up that they want to be the trans capital of the world, or they want to be a trans refuge center. On the convoy, they wanted to be the abortion capital of the world. And now they have a billboard up. They want to be the trans refuge place for all these kids whose parents don't want them to mess up their lives, so they can run there and mess up their lives anyway. They're going to put them up in hotels. That's what they do with the abortion stuff. Feed them. It's so evil. Arrested a Futifa. Oh. Wow. Let's see, I can probably turn it on without the volume because I can't restream people, and volume counts as restreaming. His chat's booming. Of course, he's got 2.2K in his chat. Wow. I see sirens. I see red and yellow, blue lights flashing everywhere. Holy cow. Unlawful assembly. Yeah, well, I can post it. Let me get it. I'll do it on my laptop. Give me a second. I'll definitely post the link for that. Okay, here it comes. Here, I'll post the link for the live video. There we go. I don't know if the links post, do they? Wait, let me go back to my channel. I don't know if you can post a link without being a mod. And I'm not making every... Oh, Carrie's a mod. When did I make Carrie a mod? Okay. Probably to post a link from earlier. Thank you. I don't even know who I got for mods. I don't really mod people very often. Thank you. That's because I do all my own modding. And I really don't have a lot of links. But for something like that, I could throw one in. Thank you. Wow, there's a lot of police there. A lot of police. What the heck happened? I can't turn it up. Did they arrest and chase off all the parents? Or was it just Antifa that they got? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I really don't have mods for the sake of having mods, so I forget who's there. Wow. Even the police out in the parking lot, did they chase everybody off? No, they separated them. Oh, okay. So it looks like Joe's on the outside and only the parents are on the inside? Wow. That's crazy. When the convoy went there to fight those 10 bills and only one of them was abortion, I watched the court that whole day. I could not believe there were at least 5 abortion-related bills, and only one of them made them to our list, which made me curious of why they only put certain ones on our list. But it was insanity. I was in shock. They're passing that many a day. There's a lot more like that everywhere. Wow. It's a bit of crazy. I haven't even looked to see what's up with the the spending bill they passed. I haven't done anything. I'm waiting for my cardiologist because every time I get worked up about something, I start having issues. So, kind of waiting. Cardiologist, seeing how much I could really handle without making myself too sick. That's crazy. I wish I could turn up the volume, but I don't have permission to restream. Yeah, it is. Outside, that's a lot of officers. I can see the picture. I just don't really know what's going on in the picture. I see some flags. Think they're wrapped around people, maybe? Maybe not. I see one being carried. Looks like the offices are starting to clear out. Maybe. Or spread out. That's a possibility. They were mingled in the crowd, pushed people back with the yellow slinky type tube. Oh, you're muted because of the sirens? Yeah, I can't. The noise gets to me too. So what prompted him to go from the border to this? Did he have fair warning that this was going to happen? Or that it was going to be a big meeting? Maybe. I haven't had a lot of time to watch videos, but I do go maybe once a week and watch 10-15 minutes. I'll forward it to where the people are coming across, and he asks them what country they're from. So I watch that for about 10-15 minutes. Oh, he's with Oreo? Yeah, they kind of doubled up on their coverage, which is good. I wouldn't want to be doing it alone all the time. I got somebody in handcuffs. That a Antifa guy, maybe? They're looking for somebody else now, too. Do you think they'll keep this guy locked up or just let him free after the event? Oh, you have Oreo on the computer, too? You want to put his link out? Might as well. They're covering the same event. Well, they're dropping stuff out of this guy's pocket. Just don't know how to behave in public anymore. Got a picture of Joe in his riot gear. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know Joe had riot gear. They don't really show themselves too much as far as, well, but then I'm fast forwarding to certain parts, I guess. Whoa, camera spin. Okay. This must be where the caught it from Oreo's feed. Okay. Trying to give water to the officers. Because those officers are everywhere. Board meetings start. It hasn't even started yet, and having this much. Wow. Are they going to be able? Is one of them going to be able to go in and cover the board meeting, or do they have to stand outside for the thing? That poor guy that's in front of Joe's camera seems to be having trouble with his pants. He keeps pulling them up. It's been going on for a couple hours. Okay, good night, Casey. Thanks for joining. Wow, they're firming up the line. This could get really messy. Just having all those officers there, it make Tifa mad. Oh. What's he doing? I wouldn't be going through Alice, but if he's got Ryek, you're on. Is he looking for a back way in? 10 p.m. All right. Rest well. I won't be able to do sunrises while I'm here at this camp spot. There's just no open view of a sunrise. So it'll just be sunsets for now. But Red Cactus has her sunrises in the morning. Okay, he's just looking for another angle. That's what he went around for. You know, I know they go to the board meetings to protest, but why aren't they protesting the mayor's house? Or his offices, at least, on a regular basis? Or do they? Where you just walked by? No, if I had enough energy to be protesting, and I was still a parent or raising my grandkids, I would be outside the mayor's office every day. Because that's where it starts. Oh, wait, no, the school board is different, isn't it? I don't know. I'd still be outside the mayor. The mayor has no say-so? Okay. So school boards can do whatever they want and the mayor has no control over them at all? If they want to show porn to children, they don't arrest the teachers for showing porn to children. I would be asking the mayor to go arrest them. Remember when teachers used to get in trouble for showing porn to kids? I would think it would be a law thing. That's why I said mayor. Like, go arrest them. I mean, if they're allowed to show that stuff in the schools and the mayor has no control over it, the teachers can do whatever they want then. The mayor wouldn't have control over it. They can consider it teaching. True, just his voice. It's possible crime was committed. Well, showing porn to children is a crime. That's why I would have been outside the mayor's office, to be honest. The fact that they won't prosecute a school for showing that stuff to children is beyond me. You would, I think. Yeah, I would think. I don't understand why they aren't outside the mayor saying we don't want this shown to our children. There's a law against it. Unless California doesn't have those laws. There's Oreo, isn't that? The black and white checker shirt and the hat. I don't understand why it's only the school board meetings they protest. Somehow we've given the school board more power over that than the officers in town. I don't understand. I think part of it's not knowing the Constitution of the United States and how things are supposed to be run. I think that's part of it. To even allow a school board to make a decision like that without going to jail. I don't understand. I don't understand. Unfortunately, and Department of Justice backs teachers' unions. Yeah. That's exactly why I would have been protesting the mayor's office every single day. Protect the kids. It's still a law. It's still against the law unless they've changed the laws there, which I don't know. But how can the school board break a law that somebody else would get arrested? The Department of Justice out there apparently prosecutes nobody for anything unless you're for the good. Call parents terrorists. Yep. Then get the FBI to stalk them and CIA and it's so insane. To become a trans refuge place for children, that's disgusting. It's like saying your parents have no control over you. Come to our state. We'll take care of you. We'll mess your lives up thoroughly. And you'll be on the side of evil forever. Come to California. Ugh. It is a very sad world, and we don't even know what to do about it. We protest and nothing changes. It's very rare that a protest is changing anything. It's so frustrating. That's why before Biden announced he was running, I'm like, watch Biden or Kamala run just and win just to prove that we have absolutely no more control. And what does he do? He runs again, and he doesn't even rally. He might as well sit in his basement. I don't know that I would want to be an officer in California. You don't even know what to do for your job. Falling on deaf ears. Yep, it is. The only thing we have to do is repent. If you are called by his name, repent, and he'll heal the nation. But we don't know what we're even repenting from, do we? It's not the world's laws we're repenting from. That's why, I don't know. Our nation would be healed if all his people did. That's a promise. And you can tell we ain't done it because the promise ain't fulfilled, and he's never not kept the promise. And they'll shove it in our face. That's true. Force us to accept evil. Well, look how much, I myself, just when things started going bad, like long before the convoy, before I started waking up to what was really going on, this would happen and that would happen, and they started allowing gay marriages, and you're like, okay, the world's full of sin. But we just never thought at that time of what we really need to do. And so now it's gotten to where we've accepted so much. But when they started coming for the kids, everybody gets fired up. Well, we should have started long before that. We really should have. And I myself have sat back, and now I'm too sick to actively do anything. All I could do is spread the word. That's all I've got right now. I wish I had the money to send a bunch of letters and stuff, but stamps are a ridiculous cost. Emails, I guess I could do. I can't do phone calls. Asperger's really hard, or autism spectrum's really hard on phone calls. But if I could do postcards, at least voice my opinion. Maybe there's a way of dropping off postcards without having to mail them at the offices, like, because Phoenix is the capital of Arizona. If I went downtown Phoenix and dropped off a bunch of and not have to mail it, I wonder if I could do it that way. They've made us all too sick. There is a tremendous amount of people just too sick to do anything. And the only way we'll be able to stand up is desperation. And it's like, it feels like it should be a desperation, but I'm not up there. Because the fight's so long. And we're all so sick. It's so frustrating. I just got another yes on references. I have 5 references for my list. Yay! They'll probably would trash them if not postmarked. I know, that's what I'm concerned about. I have just enough finances to eat for the next 5 months. Nothing extra. I can't buy anything extra. I've even been getting food donations from friends and stuff, which is a lot of beans and rice I got, and some mac and cheese for a special treat. And here in this town, they had the food bank with a lot of veggies, and I got to have an avocado. It was so wonderful. But then I had tomato and zucchini they were giving out on Sunday. Oh, such a blessing. Maybe I'll get healthy enough that I can go out and do something. You know, even being a camp host and just chatting with people, you find out what they're willing to listen to and what they're not. I can get word out that way. I was able at the grocery store, just trying to get people healthy again. I was looking at Parm, and I'm whining that there's cellulose in it. And the lady turned and she looked at me and she goes, "They put paper in the cheese?" And I said, "They put cellulose in the cheese." And she goes, "Really?" And she started looking at them. And I said, "You wouldn't believe how much food has that in it." She started looking around the store and checking the ingredients. So even something small like that, just being brave enough to speak out loud can help people. If we can get them healthier, then we'd be able to fight more. Fight for what we think is right. The majority. Even. But yeah. So I don't know, being a campground host, you get lots of time to chat with people. I just listen to them and see if there's anything I could bring up that would even help them. Like letting them know who to watch for the border, which I always send them to Joe. And just stuff like that. Little things. Little ways to get in. But it takes a lot of listening to people to know what you can even say that wouldn't shut them down, that would allow them to open, because you only have to find something as little as cellulose. They begin to wonder, why is this showing up on our food? And they become willing to look at something else. But the only way in to people who are closed off and stuck on what mainstream media says, all it takes is one tiny little door. and they open up like boom. That would be a fantastic job. I know. I've got all my references now. I've got 5 references. I've got my job things lined up. I'm sending my application and my resume out tonight. And I should hear about it within a week probably. Oh, I can't wait. It doesn't pay, but you get a free camp spot. And the fact that I don't have to drive every 2 weeks towing a camper to a new camp spot would save me enough fuel to be able to see the doctors. Once I get the test done, I'll decide on what I can treat and what I can't treat. I'm not getting any surgeries, not going on any long-term meds, but I can try to guide my diet towards whatever I need to treat. I'm just concerned that my liver disease has progressed to the next stage. The fact that my liver inflammation hasn't gone down makes me think it has. And it's a tough decision not to take the but they're starting to have medication shortages. And I figured that out 2 summers ago, right before the convoy. I got off my meds. I'm like, they're going to be having med shortages. And I don't want to be a slave desperately trying to get medications. So I went through all the withdrawal and everything from all of them during the convoy. And that was good because I was busy and it just kept me off of a lot of the symptoms I was having. It kept my mind off of it. It just all worked out. But then when the convoy stopped and I just didn't have a focus, it was, I didn't know what to do. So I took a job and got myself unhealthy again. Well, there's no money in live stream unless you're on the evil side. Yeah, no, I'm not looking to make money streaming. I'm streaming because I want to visit with people and I want to share the views and the wonderful life I have traveling around and camping. Not a lot of people get to enjoy that. So that's what I do. And I really love the visiting. And I get all different kinds of visitors, like different topics and just different vibe each time. Oh, here comes Carrie. Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy. I was wondering why I was typing when I could be talking.
Oh, yeah. I do that a lot. I gotta turn up the volume. I can't hear.
I would show myself, but let me see. Oh,
Well,
nope,
you
do
don't
that.
have to. You're showing the video. I don't know does he allow where you streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They want you to share it. That's Oreos there. You're watching. You're watching. Right?
Joe's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Joe's on.
I got them both here.
Okay, so he does allow it? Then I can go ahead and put it up, I guess.
Yeah, you can share it. Yeah, I don't know whether you can restream it. You know, this is like sharing it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, share screen is sharing it, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's
okay.
Yeah. Where's Mona?
I don't know. And I think I picked the wrong window or something. Wait here. How about I do it that way?
There it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know where Mona is. She had her injections yesterday and she was on kind of late. And she said the lady gave her numbing stuff, so I don't know.
Oh, I had that the first time I got those. And they make you lay there for a half hour. And I got up, I couldn't feel nothing. I did not want to lay there on my back anymore. So I got to the door and I hollered at I motioned my wife, come grab me. And she walked me down. No feeling whatsoever in my from my neck down. Thank you, Moss. Thank you, everybody for joining us.
Not gonna let me do it the way I. Oh wait, that way I had it was cool. Now you
Yeah,
can kind of see it and see the sunset.
yeah, that'll work. I can't hear what Oreo's saying because I don't have speakers on my computer.
Yeah.
We'll see you all tomorrow. Be safe. God bless.
Oh, they signed off.
Oh, it's just done already.
Yep, a little late. Oh,
Yep. All right. Well, we attempted.
yeah, we did.
At
I'm really
least
surprised.
that's guy.
I guess I don't know whether Oreo is or. Oh, come on! Don't want that.
I guess
Why
is it
is
over or did they just send them home?
I'm not sure. I guess they're sending them home because I don't think it's been 2 hours since I started watching it. Well, let's see. I started. Yeah, it's possible it's over.
Okay.
Oreo. Oh, hey, I hate that. Never mind. Got to go all. Oh,
Oh, he's ending. Or no, he's changing his camera view.
yeah. He's leaving. Oh man, I'm only in the D's. I have too many subscribers. That's not good, YouTube. Go through all this. They should put the people as. Whoop. That shows him off. So I must be behind.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're living in the past, as they say. When your live isn't red, you're living in the past.
Oh, I see what it is. Oh, he's on.
Oh,
Yeah, because I had it on Rumble on Oreo.
oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not on Rumble yet. I just have a hard time with Rumble.
I like it better as far as the presentation and everything, but nah, it's too hard to get in there.
Yeah.
And I'm signed in under my regular sign-in name of Carrie Mick, and it won't change to Carrie's Musics. I have Carrie's Musics on it, and you can look up Carrie's Musics and find my page, but I can't sign in as
Oh, that's
Carrie's.
weird. Yeah, I haven't even tried Rumble. I'm like, just stick with YouTube.
I just sync everything over to Rumble. I don't unless it's something that I want to talk about, then I'll go on Rumble and set it all up. But it takes a good half hour to set it up just to live.
Wow.
And StreamYard, you can go on and bing bang boom.
I gotta plug in my lights. It's getting dark. I'm like, where's my extension cord? What's it hooked to? Oh, I still got my coffee thing plugged in. Sorry. I don't know what I'm showing. I'm just reaching over my laptop and I'm like, oh no. There we go. Sorry about that. I didn't think.
Oh. In my little cubicle here. I'm thinking about my dream is go out in my car and hang out in my car and sleep, go places,
Mm-hmm.
or get a small cargo trailer. But with everything that's going on with me, I can't do it. I've been a year trying to get well.
Yeah. I don't even know. I got my blood work done and they won't even give me the results till they see me in person, but yet they can't find a PCP that'll be around the day I'm coming to town.
Oh no.
So I don't know. It's crazy. But I have 3 specialists set up to see. I'm actually seeing when I got a spot on my face. I had precancerous before. Kind of looks like it again. But I think that's a one-day treatment thing or a quick topical. That's not long term.
Probably be in and out.
Yeah, so I figured, oh, I might as well go and see if it's something I can handle kind of quickly. And then I have the heart specialist again, but I don't know that if they'll be able to run tests on the day or not. But I have been there before for my heart murmur, so there's a good chance I might be able to just get the test done that day.
I have
But the liver one might be tricky. I might be going in, and then they might schedule tests, and I don't know how I'm going to do that one.
I was I was I was worried about my liver, but it all the blood tests and the X-rays said it's normal size and everything was healthy in the liver. So thank goodness.
Yeah. No, I messed mine up working that job. My body couldn't handle that stress, and I just kept pushing because I was having fun.
I was a courier, and well, I fractured my hip, and then I started having the other health problems. So I haven't been back. And my boss was friends with me on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, on Facebook. He's a young guy, and I've known him for 15 years, and he unfriended me because I put a meme up, close the border. He said I was racist.
Oh,
So he unfriended me. I probably won't be able to go back there.
it's not racist to have a border to a country. Most countries have them.
I've come up with I come up with this thing that I wake up and my fingers like this, and I have to fry it up. And
Oh,
there's a tendon in there that they have to cut and release it.
wow.
I told the doctor, I said, as long as it don't kill me too bad, I'll just leave it.
Yeah. As long as it's livable, that's where I'm at.
Right. But I'm afraid, as sick as I've been, I mean, it's terrible how nauseated and everything the gallbladder makes me feel.
Yeah, I know. I've been there. They took my gallbladder, and now it's my liver.
Uh-huh.
And I feel nauseous most of the time. But when I get food that I haven't had for a while and it tastes good, it helps. I can eat.
Uh-huh. Right.
But
Just finding
I
something that won't mess with it.
yeah, I eat as much anti-inflammatory spices, and I overdo the spices now. I
Uh-huh.
put tons of onions in. It's like I want more anti-inflammatory stuff, and it's still not taking it down. That's why I think it progressed.
Uh-oh.
But I'm not getting surgery, and I'm not going on long-term meds, so
Right.
it'll be whatever it'll be. But if it's a quick fix or something temporary, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can try to change my diet. I don't know how well I'll be able to do that, but
Yeah. I was listening to Mona. Uh, I've had about, I think every one of my vertebrae or disc are all either bulging or out or gone. Wow.
yeah, I've had a torn one for many years, and it's so flat that some doctors are like, "You don't have it," and the other doctors are like, "Yeah, you do."
Flat. Yeah.
But I've been walking for so long that it just doesn't bother me anymore.
I know.
Well, when I broke my tailbone, the pain was so intense, and when that finally dissipated after 2 years of walking, I just don't feel the pain as much as I used to.
There's some, there's something to that because I always told the doctor, as long as I can put my feet on the floor and get out of bed, I'm going to keep going. I don't want to end up.
Yep.
And you see some people they'll have one disc disintegrated and they're like dying.
Yeah,
Thing.
that's why they had me on the pain meds all those years. Then they got mad when I wanted to quit them and go natural.
Right.
Like I'm doing what I'm going to do. I don't want to give up walking and hiking. I still love hiking, and I'll go, and the pain will be really intense, but I don't care because I don't want to give up hiking.
Yeah. That's been my thing here lately. I used to walk a lot and do a lot of things, but I had the neuropathy and I can't feel my feet. And when I do, it's pins and needles and pain.
Yeah, mine was like that after I broke the tailbone, but it came back. So I guess the tailbone healed.
I've been taking niacin, and better watch what I'm saying. That stimulates the nerves, you know.
Why is it wrong to say you're taking niacin for nerves?
And I'm not a doctor either, so I'm not
Well,
pushing.
we're not telling anybody what to take. You're just saying what you're taking.
At one time, I got a whole my whole thing was taken off. As I said something about the willow stuff, you know, my stuff made out of willow. I said the name.
Oh, I don't even know.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I took the sun out because it's done.
It starts with the AS. It's a common thing everybody takes.
Okay. Yeah, I just take my multivitamins. I'm not a doctor.
I read up or research it. If it looks good, I do it.
Yeah.
And a lot of it helps.
Yeah, my friend said she was doing coconut oil, like swishing it around and gargling it, and it healed her gums and stuff. I've had gum disease for years. I haven't seen a dentist since I was 19.
Ooh.
And I still have all my own teeth. But
Oregano oil.
yeah, well, she said the coconut oil did really well.
It's
And
nasty.
my teeth are starting to chip away, and I'm like, no, I had such good teeth for so long.
It burns, but you know the gums get better.
Yeah. Well, she had been doing the oregano oil because she has breathing problems, but she had the difference. So I'm gonna try the coconut oil.
Yeah.
And I've heard that it can actually reverse cavities.
Oh,
I'm like, well, I think I might try it and see.
I'm past that. I got on mine. Well, I have one tooth left. I'm on my.
Well, this front
Denture.
tooth is half. Since I was 9, I broke that tooth in half, and I've had this cap on it. But I poked a hole in the cap, so I got a big old black spot on it. And then my other teeth just started chipping lately, and I'm like, wow, what's going on? Maybe
Yeah,
I'm getting osteo.
I chipped my front top teeth when I was a real youngster, about 7 or 8 years old. It wouldn't do anything then. By the time I got old enough, I got used to it, even though I smiled like this, you know. But I learned
I'm
to
so
smile.
used to pulling my upper lip over my teeth.
Yeah. But I used to smile with my eyes and just keep my mouth closed, you know. You learn to live with it.
Yep, you do.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to start heading off. The sun's done setting. It's getting really black, and I've got to lock my stuff up.
It's 11:30 here.
It's 8:35, but I'm usually going to sleep around 8, 9, somewhere in between there.
Yep. Well, it's
But all right.
good talking.
Well, thanks for popping on and visiting.
You too. I appreciate it.
All
Come
right.
in and watch me tomorrow at noon my time, so it's probably what 3 hours.
It'll be 9 a.m. I'll be just getting my, yeah, I'll see if I can. I haven't been doing a lot of stuff in the daytime because I've been trying to keep busy, but I'll see if I can remember.
I do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Well, if you're on Aruba, remind me.
Okay, yeah.
All right. We'll see ya.
If I wake up too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, you have a good night.
You too.
Talk to you later.
All right. Bye. Night, everybody.